Okay, and now let's go to Sylvia. You are going to talk about Australia.
Yes. My favorite country is Australia, and there are some reasons why I really want to introduce this country. Is that um, first, the weather is good in Australia, and it is always sunny. And the second reason is that I love its nature, and the views are spectacular. It does not have to be in the remote areas of Central Australia or in the deep rainforest. I think everywhere in Australia I can find a place to easily connect with nature. Even with a short drive from a city, I can immerse myself in the most natural environment. And I like Australia because of the freedom it's in everywhere. It truly opens my heart to make me feel in harmony with self and also with others. And I think that it's absolutely a priceless feeling. And the second reason is that there are some funny place names in Australia. Like for example, there's a place named Lake Disappointment, and and there are some others funny names in Australia. And I think these funny place names attract me to attend. So there are some of my personal reasons why I choose Australia.
Okay, and it's kind of interesting. You mentioned that have you been to Australia?
No, but I really want to go to Australia.
Because you mentioned about freedom. You can enjoy freedom in Australia. What types of freedom you just talked?
Um, I think maybe because of uh, the people there, because some of my friends they went to Australia to have works
Working holidays.
working holidays in Australia, and they think uh, the people there are friendly, and the um, environment is nice.
I thought you just talk about
Yeah.
something about education, or because you
Oh,
mentioned
no.
freedom. In Taiwan is also a very democratic country, right? We enjoy democracy, freedom, even young rights of speech, mobility, so on and so forth. So I'm not quite sure about when you talk about freedom. And then you also talk about a place named Disappointment.
Yeah, like disappointment.
Mm.
Uh, it's in the central of Australia. I don't know why it's named disappointment, but I really want to go and visit to see what the lake is like. Yeah.
Because the people kind of drown themselves there.
I don't know if it's the reason or not.
But thank you. It's definitely, Australia is big, kind of a big country, a big land, but people, I guess we have a lot of immigrants over there, right?
Yes.
Like they lived in Sydney or. Okay, but thank you. And how? No, let's go to and Adriana. You're going to talk about England.
Yeah, I'm going to talk about England. England is a country that is rich in history, and it has been around for century and century. And because of the long history, there are a lot of historic buildings in England, such as the Tower of London, the Buckingham Palace, the St. Paul Cathedral, the Westminster Abbey, the Big Ben, and the Tower Bridge. And because England has existed for so long, some part of England's history has even become legends. For example, the King Arthur, the Robin Hood, and the Jack the Ripper. And the second reason why I love England is that there is the royalty family in England. Even though I know the Queen of England doesn't have any real power now, but for some reason, the English people still keep their royalty family. I think the royalty family symbolizes the long history of England and the achievement and the legacy of the Great Britain. And I really want to go to England and see the Queen and maybe see the Prince William. And the third reason why I love England is the English music or English actor, actress. Even though American movies and music are leading the world now, I mean, people are focused on the American pop music or movie, but a lot of famous actor or actress in Hollywood, actually they come from England, such as Kate Winslet and Catherine Zeta-Jones, Orlando Bloom, Hugh Grant, Daniel Craig, and so on. And then the fourth reason why I love England is the English literature. Because England has given birth to some of the greatest writers in all of history, such as William Shakespeare, Jane Austen, Charles Dickens, and the poetry, the plays of these great writers has been translated into thousands of languages around the world. I think the English literature affects, influence the whole world. And the last reason why I love England is because the University of Oxford. Because the Oxford is the second oldest university in the world, and although its exact date of foundation is unclear, we don't know, but I think Oxford is founded about 900 years ago. So I think studying in Oxford in that kind of environment in a historic campus must be amazing and more effective.
Definitely, England is one of the longest civilized nations in the world, right? Definitely have a lot to talk about. One of our faculty, Guy, and he's from England, right?
Yeah, I know.
Did you ever talk with the guy regarding about
No.
English culture? No.
No, I never take any course he teach.
Why not? You are fascinated by English culture.
Yeah, because actually I didn't know he is from England.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know. And I think maybe his accent is a little bit weird. Personal things.
So you don't like British accent?
No, I like the British accent, but I think there are a lot of regions in England, and I think some of the accents are weird. Maybe the Scottish, maybe the...
Oh, Scottish? I guess Guy is not from
Really?
Scotland. Do you think Guy is from
I don't
Scotland?
know where he from. Which city? London?
But definitely, his accent is a British accent.
Really? I'm not sure.
You're not sure?
Because I work as a teaching assistant in a English learning school, and there are a lot of teachers from England. And there's maybe a teacher, Amy, she comes from London, and her accent is really cute.
Really
and beautiful.
cute.
Yeah, I really like her accent.
All right. So I was thinking of studying if you want to go to a graduate school, would you like to go to England to study?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, good. All right, finally, let's go to Nina.
Yes.
You are going to talk about Liechtenstein. It's a
Yes.
very tiny country in Europe, right?
Yes. The country I love the most is Liechtenstein, which is a small country in Central Europe. bordered by Switzerland to the west and south, and by Austria to the east and north. Its area is over 160 square kilometers, and it has an estimated population of 35,000. As a result of its small size, Liechtenstein has been strongly affected by external cultural influences, most notably those originating in the southern German-speaking areas of Europe like Austria, Bavaria, and Switzerland. Music and drama are an important part of the culture. The largest museum is the Liechtenstein Museum of Fine Arts. The building by the Swiss architects is a landmark in Vaduz. Vaduz is the capital of Liechtenstein. It was completed in November 2000 and forms a black box of painted concrete and black stone. The museum collection is also the national art collection of Liechtenstein. So as you can see, Liechtenstein has its strong cultural characteristics. That is the reason why I love this small country.
But how did this tiny country catch your eyes?
Uh,
Because you watch something from TV, or you have friend, or you heard of someone talking about the country, or how did you know this tiny country? Or maybe from like a travel channel, or I don't know.
Actually, I was attracted by Switzerland at first.
Switzerland?
Yes. So I searched this country's history.
Mm-hmm.
And then I discovered there's a little country next to it called Liechtenstein.
Mm-hmm.
At first, I just think the pronunciation, the word Liechtenstein is funny.
Okay.
Yes. So because I searched these countries, their history, their culture, their food. Their food, they has a famous cheese hot pot.
Oh,
It's
cheese
a
hot
yes,
pot.
it's a hot pot, but the soup is cheese.
Oh, okay.
It was origin from Switzerland, but they influenced by Switzerland very much. So their culture is similar with Switzerland.
Okay. So next time you probably need to open a restaurant. It's like a hot pot cheese restaurant.
Yes.
Cheese hot pot restaurant.
Yes.
Is there
There
is
is
there
a
any
restaurant in Taiwan.
restaurants that can start hot pot in Taiwan?
She's hot. Yes.
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 Cheese
But it's
hot pot.
very, very expensive.
Yeah.
It's
very
expensive.
Where is that restaurant?
I don't know.
I can't remember now. But it's very expensive.
Yeah, but we sure there is
Yeah, there
in
is.
Taipei.
Maybe Professor can
Invite
take
us.
me to there.
Take us to
and-
there.
I never heard of the country. Even you mentioned the restaurant. I never heard of that.
Liechtenstein was used to a part of Rome, a part of a state called Raetia. It's a state of Rome. Yes.
Okay. Do you have like a business center or business office in a tiny country? Taiwan, do you have that kind of economic relationship with the country?
We don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe no.
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 Okay, thank you for sharing with us all the interesting information about the countries. It's quite interesting, and you can visit those of the country, and it's definitely when you visit the country, you need to research the information about the country, and then you can go over there. Okay, thank you for coming to our program. Bye bye.
Bye.